never waking up.
Now the recording started. Welcome back to Realm of Shade, Curse of Strahd, session 53, the finale.
Penis. I was tempted on stopping you in the middle after saying session and just going penis.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is what I assume to be the final because you guys are brilliant, you know?
Yeah, it only took us 53 sessions.
No. We have to let this go out for another 16.
Yeah, right.
So
who's
who's
up for
nice
doing-
number?
So who's up to re-innovating Death House for the next party to come through? For the Curse of Shizuka.
I mean, I'm trying to think of who the best, who would be the best for the role. I need the spookiest person that's most likely to get someone killed. So remember that guy from the church that lost the holy bones? That guy.
Nicola? I remembered an NPC's name for once that I actually don't know how I remembered his name because he's kind of useless.
And didn't we completely butcher his name in character?
We butchered a lot of people's names in character. Let's be real here. I don't think there's anything. I think it's like more important of a person if we don't butcher their names.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain, Irina and Strahd are the only ones you guys haven't intentionally butchered.
Yeah.
So great.
Right.
Anyway.
You know what I thought about? Stanley should have just given Irina a gun if he ever met her and went, this is how you end things.
Shame he retreated from the door.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, today, I'm doing
We run
a
into
recap,
Stanley.
which is, yeah, definitely, that's what's going to happen.
All right, fuckers, I'm here. Who's ready to throw? Oh shit, you already killed them.
All right. Yeah, a trend that will keep going on, into the next campaign of me doing the recaps, because free inspiration is a system I don't want to use anymore, with that system. Anyway, here we go.
We can't joke around with recaps now.
Sure. So on the last session of Curse of Strahd, the party found their way around the white teleportation trap, standing between them and the last chamber they needed to explore. In there, they found themselves within the tomb of Count Strahd von Zarevich, where the vampire presumably laid dormant. After Sir Knight sensed that Strahd's coffin was empty, the vampire lord revealed himself, previously invisible, and standing above them. They talked for just a moment, but the battle was quick to ensue, where Strahd's priorities seemed to be, at first anyway, placed on attacking and turning Irina into a vampire. Though he was quick to flee when taking a major blow from Sir Knight. Fucking hitting like a truck, like always. Anyway. John and Strahd fought mid-air. Well, John was mid-air. Strahd was on the ceiling. As swarms of rats began to invest the crypt, until after a bit of a grueling fight and several fireballs thrown in Strahd's vicinity, John managed to knock him down from his vantage point, with Strahd unable to retreat due to being basked in artificial sunlight. This gave Irina the opening to deal the final blow with the borrowed sun sword in hand, ending the count once and for all, him turning to ash forevermore. After all this, all was quiet for a short while. The party opted to burn the Tome of Strahd over the ashes of the book's owner, as Shire left to return the sun sword to Sergei's tomb. Patrina, eventually joined the group after being left behind by Casimir, and Kalian made her appearance to speak with the party. And yeah, that's where we left off.
Run, bitch, run.
Now let's see how this all ends in the final session of Realm of Shade's Curse of Strahd.
I think you mean 13th to last session.
Die.
Good old Realm of Strahd, Curse of Shade.
Yeah, I love it. All right. Fucking.
Are we gonna have Strahd DMing the next game for us while we go through Shade's Curse?
I
It's
am
versus us.
I
Our
am
last
I am
nightmare.
not doing the Strahd voice for an entire 3 hours. Hell no.
Don't you know Shade's curse is dealing with us every week?
Yeah.
That does sound
God,
like
That's
this
just
is
Death Row
by
Canada.
All right, we're starting a new campaign, Death Road Canada.
Oh, hell yeah.
Are we playing ourselves?
Of course. Anyway,
Why not?
I love
So,
it.
yeah.
Good. Shade, I'm
Uh,
gonna need that. I'm gonna need that domain of thighs.
Just play a zombie apocalypse game where we just play ourselves, but we're in a fantasy setting.
okay. To set the scene a little bit, you guys the room is relatively quiet. Shy just came back. Patron just came in. Killian hasn't left yet.
Didn't she tell us to run?
Effectively leave as quickly as possible.
And I walk away.
Well, Giant, it's time for you to go home. All right.
Oh wait, before I do that, that's if I could even get home. I don't know. Yeah, how easy is it for to get to different worlds?
How
Can I do
fast?
it myself?
Who are you asking this to?
Sir Knight.
Okay.
I'm sure the Vistani can help you if you go find them. There's a camp outside of Kresk, I believe it was.
There was one of Valaki.
I wouldn't entirely rely on the Vistani just yet.
I mean, from what I said, if we leave the border, from what Kalian said, if we leave the border, if we go through the border, the gate, we'll end up a place called, I think, the Sword Coast. But how easy is it from there for me to get home?
Why are you looking at me? I don't know what the Sword Coast is.
John?
I have no idea how I got here. I don't know how I'm going to get home.
Where weren't you from? Are you from this Sword Coast place?
Yes.
How easy is it for me to get to my home from there?
I don't know where you live.
Apparently a different dimension.
Sounds
Probably
pretty
hard then.
Fuck.
That's all a matter to worry about when you leave. However, I'm not entirely sure how easy that's going to be, since we're in such different circumstances. This is Kalian speaking.
True enough.
Your best bet may be to wait until Shizuka here is, I'll say, acclimated to the to this domain of dread.
Oh yes, we should probably go find the throne room. It might be faster if she takes a seat.
Took the words out of my mouth. Take your time. I'll meet you there. She begins to walk off.
All the teleport circles are deactivated. Alright.
I will follow Sir Knight and watch as we both get teleported.
I'm waiting for it.
While
It'll
we
go faster to our destination.
walk forward together. Poof.
Cornelia just looks at us. Oh,
Goodbye.
Hello.
hello.
Poof. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Now which way to the throne room? I think it's up, right?
Yep.
Alright. Come, Cornelius, let's go. You missed a spectacular final battle.
Pretty good.
Shame.
Shame. Too big.
Wow. Poof.
I'm not going to make you all walk all the way up there. Unless you guys want to explore the castle a little more. It's up to you.
Not really.
Not really.
Okay. In that case, I will bring everyone to... where would that lead you? That's the...
It would be 3, right?
Yeah, I just need to remember which bloody
No, it's not.
staircase you're going on.
It's not 3. It
It's,
is. It's not 5, so I think it's 4.
you guys are ascending really far. It is...
4, I believe.
Hey, maybe if we ascend for so far that Shade will finally have to roll a random encounter after 10 minutes has passed. He might
Don't-
get us yet.
Don't tease, please. I don't like it.
Will it take 10 minutes for us to get up there?
No. Alright, you guys end up... Let me just reshare. As soon as I can, reshare this map. That should run a little better for you. For those who got new PCs. Where...
Yep.
Excuse me. There we go.
It's loaded now. Ooh. Are those 2 seats where the phones were?
No,
Second.
the throne is this thing.
Higher. Oh, that. Okay.
I make it super big, the circle super big.
Alright. Place. Kebab. Kebab.
I think my pinky stopped bleeding.
Shibbity boo. Oh.
Keep that up.
Gibbity bop.
I'm here. I exist.
Kitty bop bop bop.
Without my consent.
So,
I exist without my consent. Isn't
Shade
that just
up. Are you gonna
Beep,
keep
bop, bop,
are you gonna keep this gentleman employed?
I mean, if he really wants to.
Okay.
Is marked on
You
the
should
wall.
You should probably let him know that you're the new boss.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Or
Or at
he'll
least-
probably figure it out during his tax time.
Fair enough.
As you see, there's
And then-
still a big hole in the wall that Cornelius left.
No.
Leof is still behind his he didn't learn his name, but he's still behind the desk working away.
Hello, we're just coming through. Don't mind us.
Yes, hurry along.
Got good news and bad news.
Hmm.
Old boss is dead. Good news, you have a new boss. Motions to choose the cut.
Already is opening the door.
Just keep
So-
doing what you're doing.
He just sort of stares at everyone for a second, looks down at his papers, throws his papers in the air, grabs a new sheet, starts working.
Yeah. Did she ever introduce her full name to him? He's gonna need the full legal name.
Hey, it's fine. I'll figure it out.
We'll
But
figure it.
yeah. I take it
Alright.
you're still gonna work for the new boss. I asked before leaving the room.
He doesn't answer.
Okay.
Okay, so as everyone enters into the throne room, you see Kalian, of course. She's standing. I didn't rotate her, but she's standing by the doorway. You do notice that the throne, which was previously facing the wall, I can't really change it on the map because that would require a lot more effort than I wanted to put in.
It's flipped around.
It is now facing towards the open space. And standing next to it. Guess who?
Contractor.
Ah, hello. You turned an entire throne around.
Call
That's
Johnny.
an impressive feat of strength.
Well, it's entirely suited.
So, Kalian, are you ever gonna tell us how you know us? Before we leave?
I believe she did.
She
She said she does
tilt.
know us, but not how exactly she knows us.
She turns her head from you.
Hmm.
I must congratulate all of you for the achievement.
We apparently didn't all bite it this time around. Apparently, there's been multiple times around where we've bitten it.
No one died.
Indeed, there were circumstances in the past that led to unfortunate circumstances.
Yes,
We
that's
were-
how circumstances work that are unfortunate.
Hey Shane, did we ever find out that if you die, you lose your soul gets stuck? In character?
No.
Well. So, was there any reason we had to do the whole time shenaniganery other than just bringing us back to life? Why wouldn't we have done that?
You're asking this to the contractor?
Yeah.
The repeating of this domain's time is not a matter of mine, you could say.
Hmm.
It happens regardless. Or, well, given a short span of 24 hours, will no longer happen.
Very good. It would be
Oh.
dreadful to have to have progress repeat from the beginning, like some sort of game, or a clean state is made after the end of it.
You're all powerful, not all powerful, but very powerful person. That's the other people here, but how do I get home? Because I'm not from the places that this place normally connects to.
Such a thing takes time. It may be years before you see your own world again. It is not up to me to send you back, unfortunately.
I see.
Miss Nerimaki,
Yes.
I believe your throne is awaiting you.
You'd be correct.
The process should begin rather quick.
Okay.
Wow.
Well,
That is it.
how does it feel?
The same as usual.
You sat on it before?
No, he's just kind of got a crappy chair. It's like every other one in Barovia.
Ah,
Connecting yourself with a domain like this, especially in the circumstances that we are in, will take a matter of hours of concentration.
Mm-hmm. On what?
It just takes your focus.
All right.
So, are we gonna have to stay and guard her?
There should be nothing left in this castle that might attack her. The lord of the land is already dead, therefore its minions are either gone or eliminated.
Hmm.
I took care of a lot of them. Killian says.
That makes things easier. I wouldn't want to have any hooligan bust in and suddenly start shooting or anything.
In this time span, you will not be able to leave just yet. So if there is anything that you wish to do around, feel free. However, the time you have when you can leave is very limited, so do not be long.
How long are we talking here? Are we talking like 12 hours, 24?
I assume a long rest. Out of character. It'll be about a long rest.
12 hours should be adequate.
Alright.
Now, there are a few matters I would like to go over with specific members of your party.
Oh, well, you see, Glorben's not here anymore, so...
I'm aware.
Did you pluck him? Did you take him to go do something else? Or...
There were other matters for him to attend to, and his usefulness in the final fight will, well... He would have been less than in most situations. His role was complete, but there is still much to be done for what he desires. Unfortunately, Zombie just left for a moment, so I can't talk to him first.
Yeah.
So instead...
Who's he talking to now?
Miss Noralea. What? Your services are at an end. Kaylin just, she's been leaning on the wall this entire time. She stands up straight. What? You are no longer required.
Oh, good. Maybe you can travel with me while I go to this place called, what is it called?
Sword Coast?
The sword, no, specifically there's a town there. I think it was called Always Summer. No, that's not right. But yeah, no, you can journey with me while we go find Lavia.
It's not exactly that simple. So what, you just want me to up and die now, huh? Yeah, that about fits.
I'm sure that just because someone's services are rendered doesn't mean that their death is necessary, especially if, you know, they haven't died before. I forget her circumstances. You haven't died with us before, right? You were just the last one left, correct?
No, the problem is that my circumstance was caused by him.
Ah,
So effectively, once I lose the power granted by whatever source he's connected me to, well, I cease to exist.
Oh.
that's unfortunate.
Well, you have been in my services for several hundreds of years. And I don't think that should go unrewarded. Of course, your abilities do have to be lost, but I'm sure there's a better ending that you threw away once upon a time that you would like to have. So long as another here is fine with it.
Who was that towards?
Feel like that might be Shizuka he's talking about.
Strahd saying that?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, then who are you
Miss
talking about?
Koliana. You've... You're an interesting person in the grand scope of this entire land. What do you mean? Well, you should be
can I make-
aware.
Can I make the wisdom check real quick to see if I put it together?
I don't think you saw
Roll
my
me.
backstory.
Roll me insight.
I think.
It's not nothing to do with Shizuka.
Oh, I might be confused then. I'm a little out of it.
Did it go?
Oof.
Damn it! Out of character, I figured it out.
Yeah.
But
Should the doctor get the
Wonder-
role?
Wonder why he's coming up with that idea.
Oh. Who knows? The doctor would like to roll.
Okay.
The doctor would like to tell you that he has a PhD in plot points. Thank you very much.
He very much seems to be alluding that Irina and Killian have some sort of connection.
Yeah.
John apparently stole Bardic Inspiration on him.
Interesting.
I didn't
Still
even get a
got him.
choice on whether I wanted to use it or not. I didn't even get a choice on whether to use it or not. It just used itself.
Apparently so.
Your soul has been connected to this realm as much as Strahd von Zarevich's has.
Oh, okay, I understand now.
can you explain a bit further?
I'm sure it'll happen.
Oh, okay.
Killian is just frozen. It's unmoving.
You alright?
Oh.
I'm what?
Are you alright?
I was, sorry, that was
Oh.
Irina.
Ah, okay.
Your very soul has been tied to the fate of Strahd von Zarevich for a long time. Many cycles in the past have led you to escaping Barovia, but you could never truly escape because the Dark Powers had such a grasp on you.
Does this have to do with the whole reincarnation thing that Strahd was on about? Why he thought Irina was that one lady? And why pictures were everywhere?
Indeed.
Yes.
For
Tatiana.
for the soul that inhabits your body is that of Tatiana.
If someone were to get a happy ending, oh, sorry.
So I was quite literally in the past someone that was sought after by Strahd. Great.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently he killed his. Apparently you fell off a rampart.
Yeah, I don't need reminding, thank you.
She wasn't there when we read the book.
Didn't you read her the book? Or like
think she
give her an episode? Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Hmm.
I wonder why, like...
Okay.
you're-
So what does that have to do with her?
Well, if someone was around for several hundred years of service, and well, when exactly was Strahd created again as a undead?
A little over 700 years ago.
How long
In
ago?
this, in actual span of how many loops? Well, that's a little more complicated. I've lost
Yeah.
count at this point.
How many years ago did Kalian enter service?
Several
Well, he
hundred.
did his mission several hundred
And he-
years ago.
Like 700 years ago?
What you are asking is not what I'm inferring.
Sorry about that. Had a call happen.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Would you like to explain it yourself, Miss Norlea? Shit. Well, I don't know how long I've been working for him. I was born in Barovia. I met all of you at one point, except for Glorben. He's kind of weird one, as I mentioned.
He does have a rat head. Don't mind him.
And
Then
Well,
was this this
no.
is the original time the first time we showed up?
I don't remember. What I do remember is that none of you survived.
Oh.
I pleaded for something. He showed up. And offered me a chance to write everything. But as a result, I had to leave behind my soul and become the thing I hated most.
Vampire?
Yeah.
Who were you then?
I had two thoughts going
She
through my head for that.
she tilts her head towards you. Still entirely black underneath. Besides the mask. She reaches up for a hood. Pulls it back, letting loose this this very faded long brown hair. She pulls the mask from her face, unlatching it from the back of her neck. And what you see is although vampirized, a very seemingly aged version of Irina.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It's really awkward. Going around with a literal exact copy of you. Also wandering.
Yes, that's I realized that, which is why I asked about the insight check.
Yeah, no, I had originally thought that it might have been Tatiana, but I was then during that point hovering over Callion's name because I realized I could see the full name now, and wait a minute, that looks very familiar. Down to Irina, up to Callion, down to Irina. Oh, okay.
Same. That was the same.
Up, down, up, down, up, down.
You guys could have figured it out at any point.
To be fair, I think I only really started getting a hint when I saw the brown hair before, during one of the previous sessions.
That's fair.
So, which one has? So, do both of them? Well, I know that Kalian gave up her soul.
The soul is remaining here, which would be the Irene over here.
So,
But I mean,
so
would you not have a soul then, or would you just have a fraction?
What I have is barely a soul.
But it
So-
does constitute as something.
if you were to reclaim it, one or both of the versions of you would cease to be.
Well, there is a typical way that all of this ends.
Con, are you gonna try and kill the contractor?
That's what I was thinking. Is John just going down on all fours and just crawling under the stair section so he can't see him?
Yes.
Quite, to put it in...
Hey John, what are you doing over there?
Oh, hello.
Nothing. Just kind of wandering around.
I will get to you in a moment, John.
He just leaning against the railing, like you all. By the time everybody else looks over, after Cheyenne points it out, John's already just chilling.
You know, just on the
Smoking a cigarette.
I know what you wanted to do, Zombie. I'm sorry for ruining it, but I want to see this play. I want to see this play out.
ground. Barely. Better.
Bringing it in. What would normally occur is that on the first dawn after Strahd is destroyed, Irina Koliana would wake up, in that the original soul of Tatiana would take control and move on to the afterlife with her beloved Sergei.
Oh, the sword?
The person.
Yeah, but I thought his
Lord.
soul was in the sword. Or is it emotions?
It's more like a fragment of his memories.
Oh, okay. Where's Sergei right now, then?
Downstairs.
I mean, not his body, but his soul. Or is that where his soul is, too?
It has been lying in wait for Tatiana.
Alright.
However, I get a sense that just hearing this, that isn't something that you entirely want, is it, Miss Koliana? Well, the living Miss Koliana. He pops a smile. Irina kind of shudders a bit. No. If I have a chance to leave, then why wouldn't I take it? If this has been going on for as long as you say, I just realized that the other three are not in the room.
Yeah, I was literally about to drag them over, or at least
I was
Ismark.
about to say,
Hey,
what
I'm
does
here.
Mark have to say about this?
Yeah, I was like, what's Ismark? Oh, Ismark's over there. Let's just drag him over real quick. How awkward would that be?
Congratulations, Mark. You have 2 sisters now.
This is very confusing.
So he was here for all of this,
Yeah.
technically. Okay. Shia goes, alright, this one is from this time loop. This one points to Kalian.
I just got in here. Why is there 2 Irenas?
This one is from a couple hundred years ago, who made a deal with that guy standing next to Shizuka.
Anyway,
But
he was here the entire time.
okay.
It's upsetting that Shade hid the other character sheets, or else I could have all of my characters show up
Oh,
for the final scene.
Roll for initiative.
Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
congratulations! I don't know why I'm here, says the one person who ended up taking all their memories and putting them into a book.
Okay. Now, what did you mean, contractor? About a better ending. Or a happy ending or whatever. Well, if the living Irina doesn't wish to have her expected fate to happen, perhaps a simple soul transfer can be done.
So, which one would be leaving? Irina or Kalian?
Have you ever considered the idea of a soul fusion instead? I mean, they're basically the same essence.
Do you know what that would entail?
I have an idea.
The version of Irina that I am and the one that's standing there are very, very different people. I wouldn't want her burdened with that.
Puts a hand on neck and rubs neck.
Puts hand on neck, begins strangling.
Put hands on neck, begins rubbing it. A fire ignites.
Because he's like, yes, souls fighting for, yes.
Of course.
Remembering how he dies, and one way of how he dies.
Ismark steps up to her. I'm just gonna keep referring to her as Killian because it's honestly easier. Irina looks past him, kind of confused. You've been through a lot, haven't you? Yeah. Might be best time that you have a bit of a rest, don't you think? Killian closes her eyes. Gives the faintest smile. I guess if another version of me has a chance to live and not follow the same fate as all the others, well, how can I complain? In the meantime, John, Smoke, there is much work for you to do. Your job is only just beginning. It will be time to go very soon. If you wish to do anything before then, please do. I will be waiting.
So, at what point does John decide to steal the contractor's scythe and skip town?
Eh.
Tommy?
Am I the only one that's really confused right now? No, you're not. Casimir and Katrina are providing commentary.
Oh my god, I had turned the voice activity back to voice activity instead of push to talk, but I didn't have the mic on.
Oh no!
See, this is why I asked. Zombie.
I'm sitting there going, why are they saying my name? I'm just chatting here. I'm just chatting. Let me you don't mind if I catch a nap first? I'm a little beat up. I just killed a vampire after all.
Oh, I do.
Vampire.
You
I
didn't
do
kill
not
the
mind.
vampire. Irina did.
We all killed the vampire. I just kept it busy for all of you. You're welcome, by the way.
Thank you.
You all
Thank you.
did all the work.
I do have a gift for you, John. And he's gonna take off the helmet. Can you attune to one more item, zombie?
Yeah, I'm not currently attuned. Or no, wait.
You're attuned to like the warlock staff, aren't you?
Yeah, just that's it. I just have, I think, the
Right.
warlock staff.
He's gonna offer you the Helm of Brilliance.
All right, I will take the Helm of Brilliance.
He's
Might come in handy.
yeah. All right. So how do I give that to zombie?
I can drag it over for you. No, that'll just give a link to it.
So you have this left in the helm.
There's probably a way for people to transfer their inventory stuff. Probably via the party sheet or something.
Hmm.
Anyway. If you wish to rest beforehand, you can.
Am I allowed to know anything about where I'm going? What?
You'll
Exactly
understand in due time.
What kind of a deal would I have to make to be able to just to be able to punch you one of these days? I've always wanted to punch one of the people I make deals with.
Is that all you desire?
Now, there are a lot of things I desire. I'm just asking, honestly here, what's the cost for that sort of thing?
As a simple reward for assisting in what you've done here. He raises out his arms in like a
Hit me pose.
in sort of a hit me pose.
Peace, love, and war.
Take your best shot, John.
That's pretty boring.
Activate strong self-defense level 4.
Reinforces body.
No, John's running away now. The fact that he offered makes it really disappointing.
Throw a fireball at him, quick.
Should you
All right,
continue?
well, I'm gonna go get my. What?
Should you continue down your path, anything is possible. John, smoke.
Well, of course. After all, I'm the one on my path. John's gonna head down towards the crypt. He's gonna find a. He's gonna go someplace to take a nap down there.
Understood.
Take a nap in one of the crypts.
I'll also get my horse. Am I allowed to take a +1?
A +1?
Yeah. Can I take someone along with me on wherever you're sending me to next? Or something, rather.
Are you gonna take me suckless with you?
Yes.
You're mine now!
You desire the horse.
Yes.
Traveling alone is a very lonely thing. Having a companion with you.
It's dangerous to travel alone.
Very well.
I walk a lonely road.
Should make him more useful too.
Jesus
It's the only
Christ.
road I've ever known.
So I'm very confused. Like, what is going on here?
We're all people from outside Barovia, except for I think Sir Knight and Irina, and both the Irinas.
Yeah. Wait, John, don't forget to the child, resurrect her.
Shizuka there. So we killed Strahd,
Isn't
and
isn't
we
that
are
her right
installing-
here?
Shizuka.
No.
The one who was a vampire.
Yeah.
So we are
Who's this
installing
one, man?
Shizuka as the
No.
boost in
Oh,
power.
distracting people. Alright, yeah, John will also be doing that.
Okay.
Which leaves him with just the resurrection. Which is going to be used for something. John just needs to rest and do some other stuff first.
Okay. You pass by Leaf. He hasn't paid attention to a word of what was going on the other side of the wall.
Hey, let me know when you guys head out, or when you guys are all like I'd like to say goodbye.
Alright. We'll make sure to come look for you.
John is hatching a cunning plan.
Oh,
It's a very, very bad plan, by the way.
Oh,
Doesn't the horse have a teleport?
All right. So Shade, I'm gonna go ahead and whisper John's plan that I came up with on realization that I still had another bring back from the dead thing, and this one's a little bit kinder where it doesn't need a body.
okay. I have a bad feeling about this.
Are you gonna bring back Strahd? But I was asking Clear Knight if he was from Barovia or not.
I was originally from outside of Barovia.
So would you be going home too?
There's not really a home to go back to for me.
So am I the only one leaving then?
Well,
I mean, John's leaving.
But he's not going to where we're going.
I'm not going home.
Yeah, but he's leaving.
well, if whatever's going to happen, I'd be willing to travel with you.
Does this mean John gets a +2? Or is she saying that to...
Saying that to Shia.
Okay.
It'd be much appreciated, at least until, at least while I'm trying to find a way for me and Lavia to go home.
Shia did it with a sword. It was a sun sword.
What?
I'm looking at Christian's post. Shia stole your girl. It was a sun sword. He projected the sun sword in front of her and he wooed her with that. +1 to the harem.
Shit, man, screw that whole the whole dating points I did up with John. Swords, yo.
Swords.
I mean, he tossed her the actual sun sword to kill Strahd.
That's fair.
Wait, before I forget. Skills. E.
Come on, man. Only 101?
Only
Only
101.
God, that's
Looks like
pathetic.
you're gonna need to get some basic lessons in harem protagonists. Or okay, protagonists.
So wait.
Are you going to go resurrect Strahd? As back in human form?
After I'm fully healed and have all my spell slots back,
Are you going to...
and the rest of the
find
party
the
is gone
Are you
and
gonna try
not
to
in
find the
danger,
contractor?
I'm going to try to get Strahd to kill the contractor.
Oh my. Oh my. Alright, I'm kind of glad I gave you that help.
It's like, he won't be back as a vampire, so he'll be way weaker. This will be an easy fight. I mean, he's a wizard, so he's probably a punk-ass bitch.
But at least
Without his vampire powers, he's probably a total wimp physically. I can take him.
The contractor is Strahd.
Strahd. Well, I mean, I have to deal with him afterwards.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to leave Strahd alive. That might endanger you guys.
Alright.
John's got all the angles worked out here. They're not the angles are very sharp and dangerous and probably going to end up cutting somebody, but I mean, he's got
Why
them all.
does John want to fight the contractor? Is my question.
Because he wants out of the contract.
Oh.
Like I said, when is John gonna steal a contractor's scythe and ditch town?
It's been kind of demonstrated, John, that probably running isn't going to be enough. I need to eliminate the problem at its source.
Right.
Okay. So
This is when Ren suddenly pops into existence between Shia and Irina.
so is Mark back up from the two? Yeah, you're definitely right about this being really weird. Killian doesn't respond. So, how do, soul transfers work, then? It's quite simple, really. Even more so considering you two are of the same type of entity.
Temporal duplicates, time remnant, effectively. Don't ask me how I know that.
Indeed.
A long and complicated story.
How do you know that?
I'll tell you later.
Alright.
You must simply make contact.
Wait a minute. Isn't there a thing about parallel universes where some... No, that's doppelgangers. No, it's parallel universes.
Where two people from parallel universes touch, turn into the messenger sponges and explode.
That's one of the things, yeah.
I mean, at least for me, the other self, since he was older, transferred his memories and abilities back to me.
I suppose it is later now.
So hopefully no need to worry about exploding.
Killian just looks down. Oh yeah, now that she's not wearing the hood, you can actually make decent charisma checks against her.
Hell yeah. What's the hood? Does the hood help her with charisma checks?
It effectively hides her identity no matter what.
So it's no face making.
Secret pedigree.
She doesn't seem to want to move, so Irina takes the initiative.
Roll for initiative.
Fucking let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, Irina. That's good enough.
I mean, Kalian has an initiative of 0.
She has an initiative of 24.
Oh.
Killian looks up, noticing that Irina has her hand put out. Alright then. She grabs Irina's hand. There's this slight glow between them, between their arms. And like nothing. Nothing else happens. Am I supposed to feel like any different, or is this how it's? I don't know.
What's happening?
I imagine
Yeah.
it's something similar to that.
Nothing. She lets go of Killian's hand. I don't feel. Am I supposed to feel different? I don't feel different.
You look different.
It's good.
I feel like that reaction kind of sums up a lot of the things the contractor's done.
What about you? What about Kalian? How does she feel?
Lighter. Well, I suppose I know what to expect. Not quite the ending I expected. I don't really see a point in sticking around. It's not really going to be a fantastical occurrence of what's going to happen, so not something you need to see unless you really want to.
Shouldn't.
I mean, I
harm
figured.
when you go.
If you've witnessed us pass so many times, I don't know. It seems like something that, at the end of your life, you would want someone to at least see you off.
Someone should be there when you go, so you don't have to go alone.
Maybe.
Feels like it's a justified action for what you've been through.
Well, I got a few hours, so I think.
Alright then. Is there anywhere you want to go?
I have seen every inch of this land, thank you.
I mean, I figured there might be, after so many years, somewhere you will want to be when it all ends.
You think? But, I'm fairly certain the one in front of me has a similar idea of not really caring much for the land. It's kind of been nothing but pain. Thank you. Dad brought me ginger ale.
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
Alright. I think if there's no more conversation stuff happening, Shia will stick with Kalian till she goes.
Okay.
Will as well.
All right.
Cornelius, keep an eye on Shizuka.
To resolve what's going on with John, he's taking his rest.
I'll be right back.
Rests. Plural.
Or-
Several rests.
He's reviving Gertruda.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Gertruda. I think you left her in like one of the crypts, didn't you?
Think so.
Or no, you left her in one of the
You're in the King's coffin, I believe.
yeah. Might have been the Queen's.
Thought it was the King's.
I don't know. One of them. She
Where's my horse, by the way?
it's back in its little crypt thing. You with a Bucephalus or Bucephalus, whatever you want to call him, by your side, you resurrect Gertruda. She comes to very, very confused. What happened? I was having a nightmare. That's a big horse.
It's a good horse, isn't it? Yes, you're a good horse, aren't you? I say to it in Infernal.
It's
Say the first bit in Common.
just sort of puffs at you.
This is a rescue. We've rescued you. I'm not good with kids.
Oh.
You should go upstairs and see the others.
Okay. Where am I?
Safe now.
Okay.
John doesn't want to say they're in Strahd's castle. That seems like a way to terrify someone.
Do you send her off on her own, or give her directions?
I'll give her directions to the rest of the party, and then
Okay.
I will. I don't have sending. I thought I had sending. I have strong and suggestion. I was wrong.
Here, take this helm of brilliance. Just have her be sent up, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
Never sent up to the others.
Sir Knight, you hear footsteps coming up the stairs.
They sound light.
Sound very light, yes. As
Oh,
Gertrude.
that's what John did is John managed to successfully resurrect it.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Does Sir Knight ever come down to give me Song of Rest during my nap?
Sure.
Okay. Did you Song of Rest to D6 then?
I think it's a D6. Let me double check to see if it didn't scale up at any point.
Okay. What is going to be 12 hours?
Yeah, it's still a D6. At next level, it'd be a D8. Which is this level, actually. So it is a D8. I forgot. She did say we leveled up, technically.
So we're level 9?
Yeah, effectively. If you want to level your character after this, I wasn't expecting any combat, so.
Song of Rest, the ultimate benefit to leveling up.
I'm gonna roll the D8 real quick. Okay, yeah, I get 1 extra hit point back from it.
Nice.
Worth
Solid.
it.
Okay. She's just considered in like full concentration mode for the next 12 hours, so until around about 6 p.m. John is resting for the next couple hours. How long in total?
It's gonna have to be get back. Why will it not let me undo now? Huh. Okay, there we go. 3 points, then rest, get back those. 2 points. It'll be 2 short rests. It'll be about
Okay, so around
4
2 hours.
hours here. Because I gotta also do the resurrections, so it'll be
Yeah.
1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. Total of 4 hours.
Gotcha.
Where everything's all set up, and that's if the others are getting ready to head out or otherwise not be within collateral damage distance of this situation.
All right. So she'll Kellyanne will express to y'all that that what she gathers what's going to happen is going to occur at dawn, so in about 2 hours.
All right.
If you guys want to wait around till then, you can take whatever short rest you want.
Sure.
Book was my my warlock packed in.
That was the Shadowfell doc that I sent you.
I have an effect called Sun Sword. Neat.
So what will you do now, Casimir?
It's not a big deal. I'll just join you in regular Warlock for now.
I'm not entirely sure.
Are you going to stay here with your sister? Or will you go and travel? Once you can leave.
If you want, Casimir, I'm sure you're always welcome within the Castle of Shizuka. Not sure what she'll rename it. I feel like Ravenloft is or Barovia. What was this castle called again?
Castle Ravenloft.
Castle Ravenloft.
Yeah, okay. So I did get it right. Ravenloft might be changed under Shizuka as its
Castle
official title.
Baronaki.
Indeed.
Well, I do plan on staying here. Patrina speaks up. You can do whatever you wish, Casimir. After all, you are the one that killed me in the first place.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's nice.
No.
I figured you wouldn't understand. Oh, I understand perfectly. Doesn't mean I enjoy the fact that I was dead for who knows how long.
Was this her before or after she was that creamy thing?
This was well before.
Oh. Oh, he killed her, not the other way around.
Yeah. Well then. Judging by that, maybe it's best I do not stay. In that case, I'd be happy to join you.
Alright, another party member. Let's go.
2 fighters and a wizard in
Yeah.
the party. Dang, should have had a rogue and maybe a paladin.
I mean, if Shade will give me access to Lavia, we'll have a Warlock Monk.
Wow, this
Warlock
is
monk.
useless.
Wow,
See,
this is useless.
There's something funny in that all the player character sheets are no longer in Fantasy Grounds.
Oh,
Nice.
I was gonna rank her up to level 5 Warlock so I can get the Thirsting Strike, so she can whack people twice with scales.
Okay. Yeah, why did I close the book? That was dumb of me. Why do you close books when you need books, my dude? God damn it. I'm dumb. That's an appendix. I don't want that. I don't want that chapter either. No, give me the right thing. Thank you. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so, you guys rest for the next 2 hours. Patrona doesn't, isn't very talkative. Beyond that. What about you, Ismark? Well, I was actually thinking I'd stay behind here. I don't know what's going to happen to Barovia.
Town or the country?
You know what I mean.
Yes.
Yes. Contractor ends up walking away.
Okay.
He just floats away an inch off the ground.
Of course. I feel like I owe it to our dad to watch over the town. And,
He wears Heelys.
I don't know how competent of a leader, no offense, stop, Shizuka's going to be. But, I feel getting in contact with the rest of the town, or with the rest of the settlements, would be a good idea.
You do have a lot of paperwork ahead of you.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not looking forward to it.
you're technically we're derelict of duty. Not to any fault of your own. You were a vampire. Yeah. But,
Yep.
So you should. How long were you up? Do you know how long you were a vampire for?
It kind of became a blur. I would only guess a couple days, if not only like less than a day.
Okay.
I don't know.
Town should be in good shape then.
Yeah. Not that there's much to really affect the town. I don't even know how many people are left now. I understand that a lot of people in Barovia are soulless. I don't know if those people will be retained. They're like not real or something, I don't know.
Well, at least the mist will be gone, so you have new settlers.
Maybe. Christ, he wears Heelys.
Canon. This is canon now.
It's canon.
Controversy wears Heelys. Roll Soleil.
So Shia will have some Sword Coast adventures.
Indeed. Probably
A
not on
party
screen
of
though.
4. I know. Party of 4.
So I'm going
Unless
to
4
shift us ahead a couple hours. We begin to reach dawn at about, or at least the best you can gather what dawn is in Barovia, as it reaches about 8 a.m.
Alright, we should probably go ahead and, before you all leave, probably want to go say bye to John.
Indeed.
So, John, you got downstairs into the catacombs.
Yep, I have emptied one of my bags of sand and I filled it with ash.
Yeah, there it is.
Very, very particular ashes, of course.
Yeah.
Ashes, people ashes and book ashes.
Yeah, what if it brings back Strahd as this book man abomination?
I don't even want to think about that.
John is a living tome.
He turns into a mimic.
So, as they're gathering up the ashes, John,
Poof.
you hear from behind you. I know what you're planning. If you wish to waste your gift on it, then very well, but it won't work in the way that you might hope. Remember, your contract is limited. You only have to do a certain number of tasks. God damn it. Okay.
Bring it in.
I'm sorry, I had to do it.
You had to do it to him.
You have 10 more hours, John.
I'm gonna spin around really quick. I was emptying out one bag of sand. I probably still have the other one close at hand. Pocket sand.
Pocket sand, the ultimate technique to finish this off.
Okay. You're throwing some
What's he
pocket
there?
sand at Strahd. It's not
No.
Strahd. Contractor. The sand hits him.
In the eyes?
Hits him in the face. He seems unbothered. Pocket sand mixed with glass.
That's how I've made pocket sand before in D&D. Just take a bunch of empty potion vials. Start beating them
Did do that,
against.
by the way. He has one full of broken glass.
I'm
Christ.
pretty sure I do, yeah. Nice. Alright. Alright then, if you're so smart, what's your prediction on what'll happen?
Attempting to bring back Lord of Barovia is not only a terrible idea before Shizuka has a connection to the land, but it also won't quite work.
Well, the intention is for it to not quite work.
At best, you'll bring back a fragment that will do nothing but walk around and eventually die.
I mean, hey, that's better than walking around and not dying in his case.
There's a dog barking in the background.
Are you suggesting to me that there's a chance that this gift might be used for something more important later? Is that a threat?
I'm saying there might be better uses for the powers you're granted. Of course, it is
That's
entirely up to you.
always certain. I make very poor use of power that I'm granted.
Bring back your wife, you idiot.
I can't. Resurrection does still have limits, Snack.
See if the contractor can get your wife's soul back.
From the temple.
Or has she been dead too long?
No, it's not. It's not about the length. It's that you need some portion of the anatomy.
Don't you have
Have-
true resurrection?
It's not quite.
Have the contractor send you back in time.
I don't think that's gonna fly, Snack. Give me a second. I'm trying to think of how to. I'm trying to think
yeah.
of what to do here.
The restriction of resurrection that I was thinking of is has to be free and willing for the soul.
You think of a comeback. I'm gonna call for a quick break.
Okay.
All right.
We've already been going for an hour and a half.
Alright.
Yeah.
The sound of he's getting
John just crouching down, filling up a bag full of Strahd's ashes. It's just the sound of blades
Filling your
getting
bag up with straw.
falling behind him across
You're
the
back.
floor. Kids, John, I don't think you know what you're doing.
I think I know what I'm doing. I don't think it's a good idea. Good
Would
try anyway.
should I be able to find anything edible in the kitchen downstairs?
He did say he was getting up.
Yeah, he literally just left Snack.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Every time he gets up, you ask him a question when we go on break. And it's like, oh yeah, he did say he was getting up.
I'd like to make food.
You're not doing very good at making food.
Darn.
I'm not.
Johnson here planning out his
You're getting worse.
opportunity. John literally just unlocked counterspell. I'm just waiting for the contractor to like try to teleport away somehow, and then I just turn around and go, but Shade, counterspell. No escape for you. Is it magic? Can I counterspell it? Oh, he might be back. I shouldn't say anything now. I need to keep my card close into my vest pocket.
Do you?
He'll never know. He'll never know my plans.
Am I good on water? I think I'm good on water.
So, Shane,
What up?
would Shia be able to make something edible in the kitchen?
I mean, he's got rations on him, doesn't he?
I mean, for the group.
There was that food. It's been out for a while, but it's still there in the
All right.
in the little banquet thing.
Now I have to figure out what is he going to offhand now.
A sword.
Because he gave up his +2 weapon.
Project 2 sun swords.
I could, but then I would be that's actually probably what I'll do. Because it's better in the long run than using the actual mace. Actually, he loses out on 2 damage, he can just unarmed strike.
But you can't unarmed strike Radiant.
By the way,
Fair
Shade,
enough.
What up?
does the contractor have a shadow?
The contractor always looks out of place. So no.
Oh. So what you're saying is that you gave me an ability that doesn't work on Strahd or the contractor.
Yes.
Indeed. That's a dog.
So Shade,
What up?
if we ever do bring back Shia,
No.
could he have
Unlikely,
found? Could he have found someone to get the? Could he have found an artificer to turn the glider, get the glider in working order?
Maybe.
So like, if he jumps off of like a cliff, he can hit a button on like the strap. He can like pull something, and it'll deploy, and he can effectively glide.
Potentially.
All right. Side note. Oh fuck! I messed up. I meant. Oh no, I don't have this. Never mind. I didn't fuck up because I can't do it anyway.
Okay.
I was gonna. I meant to put a single level in Paladin.
Did you punch up your fuck line?
Yes. I meant to make him. I meant to have him start growing into Paladin.
I see.
Okay.
Just enough of a dip that he can pull shenanigans like Sir Knight.
You need charisma.
I need 1 charisma.
Good old. What are you? Yeah, you're good old +1 charisma. Yeah, that'll be great.
Where are you?
I'm right here.
Feet. No, I'm talking to myself.
Talking about feats. You don't get feats.
Not yet. No. Later.
And besides, you'd end up having to rebuild Shia.
I would, wouldn't I?
Yeah. Because
Plus,
balance.
actually, I'd probably just rework him into a. I'd probably have him reclassed.
Anyway, is everyone back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just a bit tired.
Yeah. I don't expect it to go for terribly long. Much longer.
My melatonin seems to be kicking in.
That'll do. Okay.
I'm
So-
keeping the Strahd ashes, by the way, Shade.
Understood.
They'll come in handy some other time.
The ashes of a vampire, I'm pretty sure you can consume those.
What do you get when you consume ashes?
In
of a-
Skyrim, you turn
Become
invisible.
invisible.
You okay?
I don't know about. I don't know about in this. What is it? Oh no. When you consume vampire dust in the module that I have, you turn into a cloud of mist as if subjected by the gaseous form spell for an hour.
There we go.
That makes sense.
Man, killing monsters and stealing their body parts to eat them for neat effects that are similar to their own abilities is a really cool thing for systems.
Something I should ingrain in a campaign where I actually use my own actually use default creatures.
Yeah.
Man, I really wish, had I known that he was using Heelys, that I had stared my ball bearings in this room.
Oh
John,
dear.
I don't think. Oh shit.
John Zoke.
Oh, I got the perfect video for it that represent the contractor.
Go, jeez.
It's that one video of Shiro during the Sunny Days OVA of him seeing Saber and then going Saber and then running and then immediately slipping on the floor and just hitting the ground, sliding towards her.
Yeah. No,
Oh no, he's using Heelys to get away from his feelies. Thank you. Thank you, Chris.
You know,
Okay.
I'd probably reclass him into a soul knife rogue.
Don't you fucking abandon the sunglass that I made for you.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I mean, it's in complete shade.
It is missing its capstone ability, that's it. Anyway,
Fair.
getting right back into it. So, 2 hours pass by. Not much conversation is had between everyone. It's generally silence as Shizuka's concentrating. A little bit of light comes through the little window up to the north. As soon as I can remember how to actually do things, like instead of being completely inept like I am. There we go. Okay, thank you, Silver.
I didn't do that.
A zombie.
What are you thanking me for?
GIF.
My love shoes have wheels.
That looks like Sonic shoes, by the way.
Those like roller rink shoes.
So,
Really shitty roller rink
actually,
shoes.
if he ever gets, I'd probably stop fighter after about 10, and then go into some type of rogue.
Okay. Well,
If we ever get to that.
Regardless, time to say goodbye to everyone.
Bye, my friend.
if John, if you want to just get it over with, you can.
I mean, Shizuka can't really I can't say goodbye to Shizuka, so I'll have to wait until after that.
Okay, so we're waiting 10
Right?
hours. Gotcha.
Isn't that right? I have to wait until afterwards, right?
Oh yes, she can speak a little if she wishes. That was my fucking throat. A little bit.
Tear your throat out one of these days. Sorry, what?
I don't know if I, as the contractor, should feel threatened, or I, as the DM, should feel threatened.
Certainly one of those things.
Contractor, do you feel fear?
Not until I saw that man.
Can you bleed?
You will.
You will.
Okay. At one point, as dawn approaches, you don't quite the description I have for this scene doesn't quite work. Anyway, from down the hall, what's it called again? Audience hall. Yeah, so it's a hall. You see this flashing light. Eventually, it's like this blinding white light, something you haven't really seen beyond from coming from Strahd with his radiant, well, anything that he does regarding radiant energy.
Or one of John's things back when he was Divine Warlock.
Also that. Yeah, so this
Yeah.
very holy light flashes, blinding most of you.
And in walks John with a eye patch on his right eye.
In
And
walks
his left eye.
John Smoke wearing complete white. This is the holy timeline John. Where he became a...
in comes the dark timeline John. It's the same person. He's just got his eye patch on the left eye.
And then in comes the worst timeline John, who has eye
Two
patches
eye
on both eyes,
Yep.
carrying a dog with a chainsaw sticking out of his head, which also has 2 eye patches on.
Okay. To this light, Kellyanne steps to the center of the room. As the light begins to fade away, you see a stately man, a being of flesh and blood, in very familiar shining armor and a flapping cape. His countenance shows great strength of will, yet the forcefulness of his presence is tempered by his calm, sad eyes.
Sword at his belt. Okay, sorry, continue.
His features are those of Strahd, but subtly different. Sir Knight and Jaya, you both have seen this man. Dead, but you've seen him.
Dead. I'm wearing his armor.
Yeah. Sir Knight, isn't that the armor you borrowed?
Yeah.
I say you're as he's wearing it.
Yeah.
Oh, that must be Sergey.
Yes, my name is Sergei von Zarevich.
Thanks for allowing me to wear the armor, by the way.
It's no issue. I must thank you for freeing my brother. He tells all of you. A
You're
sad
welcome.
life he's lived up until now. It's quite a different situation that I've come in, isn't it?
A bit.
Your eyes, the eyes of the flesh and the living Irina Koliana don't seem to recognize me anymore.
It's just like his brother too. You notice that?
Yeah.
He hums just like his brother too.
Ah, yes.
Same verbal tick.
Sounds like him.
Well,
It's almost like they're related or something.
he slowly approaches Killian. Yours are older eyes than I could have expected, but I still see Tatiana in you. The time is at hand to rest. Come, my love. He stretches forth his hand. Kellyan stands for a second, just staring at him. You're not in a position to see her face. Sergei. She turns her head back to you. With her tired eyes. And she smiles. This normally very calm person springs forward very uncharacteristically and embraces Sergei. Thank you. I guess this is the best ending I could have hoped for.
Kaya starts crying.
I hope you all the same.
You too. Or you end up. Sure, you'll both be happy.
Shimmering light surrounds both Killian and Sergei. Hand in hand, they walk towards the stairs. A similar shimmering light appears as they do, and as they enter the light, you see their silhouettes within it begin to fade away. As the light leaves, they're nowhere to be seen. And the light outside begins to clear up a little more as this happens. It's as if the sun is shining, which is something you have not seen.
Man, it's like first sunshine in like 2 weeks.
Other than, from the Holy Cross and all that.
I do love seeing a story come to an end.
However, necks are suddenly snapped by an invisible force.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
I can survive it. I can punch a rock.
I'll just resurrect myself.
I project the sword at the gate to shield us all.
Okay.
Sword breaks, it turns into rocks that fall and kill us all.
You could escape the
I throw an unnamed shield out in front of us.
You can only project swords. Interesting.
Hey Shade, why isn't that one of my abilities?
Because that'd be considered a magic item.
You mean I can't have like a 12th level ability where I can half the damage I'm taking
No.
once per long rest?
Nah, man.
Okay.
Anyway, you guys have quite a few more hours until Shizuka is properly acclimated to Barovia.
I tell Sir Knight my entire life story.
Oh, very interesting. Yes, yes. Many paradoxes that could have happened but didn't.
Indeed.
So what's gonna happen with you, John?
I owe him a few favors now.
Hmm.
So until I pay him back, who knows? Probably ask me to do all sorts of things. I'll probably never see any of you again. Or if I do, it might be like she was or something. Who knows?
Ah, I'd rather not have that one happen.
I'm surprised I even have a soul left. I didn't know that was a thing.
I mean, if you sold it to someone,
I didn't know you could like partition it out to people. I thought it was just a one-time deal. You know, once it was gone, it was gone.
So
Who knew you could break it down into a bunch of different parts? If only you could like store them somehow in like objects in order to like return to life later.
All right, Voldemort.
so does Asmodeus or whatever his name was still have part of your soul?
I don't know.
So
It's
like
the situation he's in.
I just make deals with these guys. I don't actually know what they're doing most of the time.
So
I don't even know
did
why they offer this stuff.
did the contractor like heist part of your soul from Asmodeus' soul bank or something?
So Shizuka,
Oh boy.
roll me a wisdom
not-
save.
John counters spells.
Bardic inspiration.
No, I don't want it.
John counters spells.
Okay. Counter spells.
Counter spell.
The bardic inspiration.
No, I'm counterspelling whoever she's saving against. How dare you, contractor? You betrayed us in this critical moment.
I can't believe he's
Never
going.
come here.
I can't believe he's going to kill Shizuka now.
Oh,
No.
looks like we're fighting.
I must say, Miss Narimaki, I'm surprised how long you've been able to resist. The number of creatures you've seen. It might have driven anyone towards that path.
What is Greg doing?
Hello.
Dread steps menacingly.
Rattles menacingly.
It's like that image of George Lucas walking up to J.J. Abrams.
I'm sorry, Cornelius had specific orders to make sure that no one was to disturb her. So he's going to have to take the bodyguard stance and push, put a hand forward to have him step back a bit. He's too close.
I can appreciate your determination, Construct.
I think how to respond to this.
Don't worry, the charisma is a bad save on him. Will is the wisdom is okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how to respond to him, and all I'm coming up with is "You're welcome."
You're welcome. All right, all my bookmarks are now reset on this because of the new computer, so I can't access Cornelius' sheet easily anymore.
Yeah, I figured that out pretty quick too.
Though it's not like changes have not occurred since the deal we've made.
And so,
Shizuka never gets to be playable again.
retired.
Retired character, you're seated on the absolute throne.
Now I can make the terrible decisions for what to do with Barovia.
It's time for the Outer World contract to activate.
I liked the guy from Valaki's idea. We're going back to mandatory fun.
Cornelius is on the throne.
Kill them all.
Kill them all.
Get out. Fucking. I can't guarantee that you will remain the same as you've lived your life. As it is, you've already recently had a perspective shift, as it were. How does that make you feel, I wonder?
Well, I feel less restricted now, so I mean, I think better.
That is good to hear. I trust from now on you will be able to move on your own. You're not held down by anything. You're the one in charge, as it were.
Indeed.
Any choices you make from now on are your own. Yeah,
I always wear my.
as you would like to believe. That he turns and walks to the side. That side. So, you guys have 10 hours.
Alright.
What do you want to do?
There's
I'm-
several things. I think searching for the dragon bones is probably one of them in the crypts, in the wherever they were held, because that's a promise that was made, and we got time to do that at least.
Okay, sure.
Do we ever find that other thing we were looking for in the? I don't remember what they're called. But I know we were looking for something in the basement in addition to Caspar's thing.
Piddlewick's tomb, right?
Maybe I just remember there was something.
Because we found Piddlewick's stuff at least.
I I don't think there's anything outright that other than the skull that you needed.
Okay.
There's certainly a lot more in Castle Ravenloft than you guys have seen, but hey.
Yeah, I may be misremembering something, but
Okay.
Our grave?
Uh,
Not the Abbey.
yes.
What was it?
There was a something in one of the. It was like a holy symbol or something that wanted to be returned.
Yeah, I knew the holy symbol. I didn't realize I was at the Abbey was where the grave was.
I think it was just plainly in Kresk. I don't quite remember
That's
off
what
the top of my head.
I thought it was just somewhere across.
Okay. I need to figure out where this is. So you guys are just gonna go around, search for the skull?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or it seems like I can't.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go into incredible detail. But eventually, you don't really find anything on the top floor. You don't see any creatures. It seems that if they're not gone, they're out of view. Or at least they're not in the castle. I'm just going to go ahead and reveal the rest of this floor. As you, once it eventually loads, because, you know, it's a lot of area to reveal. Give it a second. Give it a second. Give it a bit. Hold
I'm
up.
giving it a second.
Wait a minute. Oh, hold up. Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe. There we go. As you ascend up, bugger.
Tents or something. Freezer. Or is that beds? Those are beds. Look like a bunch of ice cubes from zoomed out.
So there would have been a maid vampire spawn in there.
Cool.
Yeah. As you guys ascend this this little staircase to check the upstairs first, you notice a bit of a glow, like a very faint glow up above, where you see this the fragments of what used to be like this big crystal object, red crystal object that was hanging from above. You can't really imagine what it could have been. You don't find anything immediately on the top floor. So you go down, further down where, hey, maybe bones are being held. As soon as I get the proper map open and know what description I'm reading. I know what room it is in, I just... God, can I not remember what the description was? Preparedness. Okay. Which one is it? There we go. Okay. Eventually, you get to the same floor in which you saw that pot filled with zombies and stuff.
The kitchen area.
But on a different side of it, where there wasn't a proper door leading to it, you find yourself in what is known as the Hall of Bones.
Oh,
Greg,
cool. We can dump a bone wagon in here.
Is Greg going along? Or is he sticking with Shizuka? Not that he'd be much use in carrying a dragon skull. That you guys absolutely find in this room.
Yeah.
It will be 250 pounds.
so me,
Carry.
John, and Third Knight should be able to do it.
Yes.
I mean, I could do it myself, technically.
Huh.
And I'm not even magically powered.
Yeah. Can you
Carry.
just like keep it in your inventory, or do you have to lift/drag it?
Lift, push, drag, 600.
Okay.
I mean, I'm
Yeah, all right.
probably gonna ask the others to help, but
Well, you guys know you have a wagon waiting outside. So if you can lift it in, if you can lift it out of the castle, you can certainly get it back to Argynvostolt.
all right, let's go, boys.
Yeah. So that process of generally exploring the castle, trying to find that room, takes about an hour. So you have 9 hours remaining.
Let's ride, boys.
Irina will accompany. She's not very comfortable being in the castle
Hello.
currently. Stands to good
Oh.
reason.
Fair enough.
Okay. So y'all are bringing.
Yep.
May I make a recommendation?
Yeah.
Maybe do it on your way out.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's quite a. It'll take you a few hours to get between Argynvostolt and Castle Ravenloft.
Fair enough.
So you can just have that loaded onto the cart, should you desire. Or hell, get Cornelius to carry it.
Why should we just carry a dragon bone when we can just make the dragon bone carry itself? Haha! Resurrection, fool!
You want me to resurrect him?
I technically have the ability to.
Can you even resurrect a dragon?
I mean, as long as the dragon has died within a time period of the resurrect spell and is willing and able. Its soul is willing and able.
No more than a century.
It's been longer than that.
Yeah.
Need a true res for this boyo.
Indeed. Okay.
It's a true res cost a rate and benevolent contractor.
If you generally just want to explore the castle, you can. Otherwise, we can just say you're taking a long rest. Not that you guys haven't taken a long rest in recently, but you know.
John is trying to make the decision of whether or not to actually say goodbye or to leave without saying anything because it's awkward. It sucks. He doesn't want to do it.
It was below a 10 to not do it, wasn't it?
I was trying to decide. I figured it was below 10. It's the not wise move to leave without getting some sort of closure with your close personal friends who you've risked life and death with.
All right.
John Hugger.
Shall I long rest the party and finally let Ismark be cleaned up?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm off of him, man.
Like I said, John would have healed everybody. He had plenty of time to take naps. And by naps, I mean stay completely conscious doing other things.
Okay.
Short rests are great, man.
I'll just consider that. Hey, the contractor's also long resting, though he just stands for the entire thing.
T-posing the whole time. It's how you know that you're going to be able to beat Arasaka Security is if Johnny Silverhand's T-posing the entire fight. That's a reference that someone might get, but I don't know if they've, you know, there's a video.
Alright.
Pretty sure I've shared it. I don't think the game knows that I would want the D8s back on a long rest and not the D6s. Fuck the D6s. Alright.
Okay.
Bye, Shia. Just to be clear, you're not from the Sword Coast, right?
I'm not.
Okay,
Earth.
good.
Why?
No reason. See ya. Ismark, was it? Been a while since I had a long conversation with you, so
Yeah, it's been quite a bit, hasn't it?
yeah, it's been pretty crazy since I brought you back to life. Have a good life.
You too. That was not the right thing to say.
John.
Man, I'll try.
Stay alive, and hopefully we can have a conversation.
Irina, sorry.
What?
I don't know. Just thought it was good to apologize.
There's nothing you need to apologize for, John.
Smooch.
Make it through this, okay?
I'm not dead yet.
He might have lost his soul, but he's not dead, and that counts for something.
I may or may not have a soul. Who knows?
It really shows his survival spirit.
Sir Knight, he nods at you.
Nods at you back. Puts his hand out. Put it there.
Reaches out to shake your hand.
Immediately tries to have a contest with you of who can shake his hand better.
I knew this was where this was going.
We both sensed that the instant our hands touched, it was time. You always did have the better grip.
Indeed.
Oh,
A good one, John.
I mean, Shane had the same idea.
Yeah.
What?
Looking go to front chat.
Ah, I see.
Well, hopefully at some point during your travels, you'll be able to get your soul back from Osmodeus, as well as maybe even your wife's soul. Be able to liberate her from that.
Wait, you had a what now?
No way.
No. John's wife is dead.
Yeah, thanks for that.
No, that was out of character.
I don't think it was.
Shia. Yeah, Shia doesn't know. I don't think John's told Shia about his backstory.
I
No.
don't think he has, actually. No.
Wait, John, you had a wife?
Had is the keyword there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't want to talk about that. You sure you're not from the Sword Coast?
Definitely not.
Good.
Have you heard of a place called have you heard of a place called London?
I thought you was
United
about
Kingdom.
to- Have you ever heard of a place called Neverwinter? That sounds like
No.
some NPC dialogue energy right there. Let me tell you. You keep asking that, and you might have to turn into a quest.
Alright.
giver.
Oh, I know why he was asking.
So shit, I genuinely don't remember this person at all. This might just be me being me, but I don't remember her.
You haven't interacted with her.
John makes eye contact.
What?
and then immediately looks away. Casimir, was it? They've said your name a few times. I don't
Yes,
think we've ever
Casimir.
formally met.
That's entirely fair.
Yeah,
We've only really had a business arrangement. It was a pleasure fighting with you.
yeah, you're not awful. Good job fighting.
Nice fireball.
I'm a fighter. Oh boy.
He
Some of us
goes
have to risk our lives with real weapons.
he goes to say something, shuts his mouth, kind of looks off. What?
Yeah, nice fireball, Casimir. Nice fireball too. Nice.
Sorry.
Fire.
John actually looks back. Sorry, I'm a little salty about fighting Strahd and had other plans after fighting Strahd, and they're not gonna work. So I'm gonna I had plans. I was gonna get out of this. I knew I was. Freaking stupid
Well,
every time I make it.
Don't worry, John. I believe in you. I'm sure you'll find some way. There's a will, there's a way.
Oh, I had a will, but my way was a really bad way, honestly.
As long as it doesn't involve any more decks or whatever.
Yeah. Just know that Strahd's not going to be here anymore. Literally.
Yeah,
Even
he's dead.
his ashes are coming with me.
Okay.
I see.
They're not.
Mark. I don't know you, but I wish you the best. And
Yeah, you too.
I promise to do my best.
I'm
Alright,
gonna let John do the.
I like that like in character that'd be fine, Snack, but out of character we can only have one PC talking at a time.
Exactly.
Goodbye, Gregory. If that is your real name.
Gregorius, but okay.
Glorious.
He can't talk, can he?
He can. He's been able to talk since the Ember Temple. He just hasn't.
Don't become the pawn of like these like contractors. Whoever hires him, you know. Don't be their puppets, just their assholes, clearly.
Don't be the puppets of subcontracting corporations, you hear?
Alright, let's get my horse and get out of here.
Understood. You lead the way. Okay.
Is he actually following?
He will be following.
John turns around right here and throws pocket sand at him.
Quick, John, release the ball bearings. He'll trip on his heelys.
So,
I was hoping if you weren't expecting it even more.
so you know what happens the first time that you met him?
Oh yeah, it just phases right through him.
You go to throw the pocket sand. It's back in your hand. There's now sand trickling, and probably a bit of glass as well, trickling through your hands.
Your
fingers.
Kind of flick my hand up in the air towards his face, and try to shake it in his face.
John is so petty, and I love it.
Your humor can never not astound me.
Your grasp of humor astounds me.
John phases through everyone. The contractor actually phases through everyone.
The taste of the vampire dust.
Oh yeah, she's here.
Yeah, I've been waiting for you to move her.
Hey look, she's there. I'm here.
Hello.
Hello. I've been
Hello.
here.
Been
I'm
here the whole time.
I understand you guys might forget about me. I'm kind of ditzy. So frankly, it's bad. Nah, I'm not saying any of this.
How was your nap?
That was pretty good.
Oh, that's good.
A little scary though.
Yeah. Well, it shouldn't be that bad anymore.
Hmm.
After all, there's brilliant sunlight outside, so not every day will be dreary and depressing to where to give you
Sunlight.
nightmares. Yeah, take a look.
Maybe you can get a nice tan, like me. Points to like the little tan spot on the side of his face.
Gertrude
Sounds
just
like-
runs towards the window, smashes through to see the sunlight.
Sounds like
And that's how Gertrude dies again. She's
Oh
got
my.
4 hit points.
Oh,
she's not like the commoner. Look at that. She is a child, so hey.
She's like her late teens, but has the mindset of like a 12-year-old or younger.
I
Okay. Yep. So, John, you lead the contractor downstairs.
poof.
You take you mount Bucephalus.
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 You made me. You changed his name so it wasn't Bucephalus anymore. So I'm gonna hold you to it.
Fun fact: I'm pretty sure that's the same name as at least
Alexander the Great
Fate
Horse.
Zero's Rioter's horse.
No. Bucephalus was his name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just remembered that when I was rewatching Zero.
Which is why it's Bucephalus to avoid copyright.
Yeah, man. Yeah. The contractor looks up at you. He gives you a smile. And the world around you turns dark. For a
I have
moment.
dark vision.
It's like you being blindfolded
Blind.
temporarily.
Yeah, I get you. I'm just responding in the classic fashion to you're in a dark area.
Get the hell out of here.
Dark vision.
Oh wait, you've already gotten the hell out of here. John is no
Ah.
longer in Barovia.
Wow.
John was the first party member to escape Barovia. Others got lost in Barovia and are who knows where.
Who knows?
But John actually got out.
John saw him in a tavern once.
Okay. Yeah, you, for a moment, are blinded. Then you, then when
You're finally awake.
you're, God damn it.
Wait, I see.
Oh, you're the worst. Okay.
I know I am.
When your vision comes to, you're still on Bucephalus. Clus. I'm not gonna say that name properly.
Bucephalus.
Bucephalus.
Bucephalus, yes. You find yourself on a hill overlooking what looks to be a very large walled city with airships flying above it.
Oh,
Like-
And
shit.
Boats?
and
Are you
one
taking Zombie's joke about having to save that
That
one
wasn't a
town?
joke. That
and
was
one
serious.
directive in mind.
Survive.
Take
So
the
so
city.
back in Barovia,
Ah,
the
So is Zombie about to Brainiac a
Getting
city?
ready to blast the planet.
Is he about to Brainiac a city before the planet gets immune?
the contractor doesn't return in the conventional fashion, as he just sort of is there the next moment, as per usual. As
Sorry, you're
the,
gonna have to stay on the other side of the red line. VIP circle, you know.
I understand. Difficult clubs to get into, I see.
Yes, yes, indeed. Do you have any ID? We only accept people who are 21 years or older.
Just the blankest look on his face. Anyway.
So I just made it. Good.
I gotta skip the time forward. But 9 fucking hours. Wow. That's
Oh, that's completely worthless.
that's an amount of time. Who would have guessed? Oh wait, 8 hours. Shit, I'm not good. Okay.
It's working. It's fine. It's fine.
Around the time comes. Shizuka,
Okay.
you feel this sort of not physically but metaphysically a weight press you down, as if something has latched onto you.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of new information begins to rush into your head regarding just about everything about the land and
Okay.
this castle and new capabilities. Shizuka may or may not have legendary actions now.
Ah, neat.
Good. Good.
Maybe
And
she
later
can use
actions.
this to punch people in between their turns. In
Indeed.
this. All right, that was mean for that last bit.
As
That
you
sounds
become fully acclimated with the land of Barovia.
see.
It is done then. You now have complete control over the mists. There is still, of course, much work to be done. You are simply replacing Strahd von Zarevich as the Lord of Dread, per se, but only for a temporary amount of time.
How long is this temporary amount of time?
Enough for you.
Uh-huh.
Your role as a Dreadlord is not as involved as his, as it will be over rather soon. But you are still the leader of this land, regardless. Congratulations. You can choose whichever title you decide.
I see.
You could, go the route of Strahd von Zarevich and call yourself a countess. Or you can sound more formal, say, coining a term you had already used, Empress of Entropy.
I am fine sticking with that one.
Very well. Empress Shizuka.
No. You need to say the full title with it.
My mistake. Shizuka Nerimaki, Empress of Entropy.
There we go.
He smiles. Very pleased. Honestly, the first time you've really seen him pleased.
Yeah, actually, can you stop that? It's a little creepy.
I don't know. I think it's creepier when you smile. I don't want to look at your teeth like that.
Let's be honest, it's not an open mouth smile. And now, I believe it would be time to say, son of a bitch. To say,
Sayonara.
to say goodbye. You may stand if you wish. Now,
All right.
All rates for attendance.
Oh boy. Now I gotta think of what I want to say. Crap. Yeah, I guess with the journey over, good luck. That's all I've got.
well, I hope you'll still have me as the burgomaster of the town of Barovia. I think some order needs to come across the land. I
mean,
will
you can if you want.
get in. Sorry, Empress. This is a little weird. I'll be honest. If you'd like to talk to any of the other burgomasters, I don't know what's going on in Valakir right now. I'm sure it's a really confusing situation.
Oh no, I already own that. It's okay.
Okay. I see. Then I can gather them for you. I'm not sure what kind of protocol comes into play here, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I'll need a couple days to come up with what I want to do here.
I suppose the first order of business is sending out flyers to everyone announcing the new Empress.
That is true. But then what?
Then one indeed. Plenty of paperwork
Indeed.
getting everything in order. There is definitely a lot of well, the new order outside of it not being completely gloom and doom. I think getting the towns organized once again and everyone settled back into the better days of normal life would be first step.
Indeed. But what do we want the new normal to be? That's what I gotta think about. I feel like I'm genuinely trying to think of how I'd want to change Barovia.
If you generally want to put thought into it, we can do it after the game.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Goose and blackjack.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
On the Barovia. Orphans, hookers, and blackjack.
Like I said, bring back mandatory fun guy.
Fun guy.
I don't remember his name, but the first
Oh,
allocator. Bring him back, mandatory fun. Take his
Jeez.
policies.
That's a
I
great
guess
idea.
that's like you call the Empress of Entropy, huh? If you don't have fun, she'll set your house on fire.
Exactly, we're bringing Isaac back
Shit.
too. I need a good. I need a good worker.
If you need a well-trained mage, I am at your service. Petrina approaches.
Don't even remember who they are. All right. It'll come. We'll send the letters in a few days.
Ismark.
Yeah. What up?
I wish you the
Sorry.
best. I'm gonna try and continue what I did
Okay.
earlier. I wish you the best. I'll put my hand out.
He
And
he grasps your hand.
as long as we're traveling, I will do my damnedest to keep Irina safe. Although I'm pretty sure she can handle herself.
Yeah, she can kick some ass, can't she?
She could probably kick your ass.
Ismark. What? You can. Alright. I can...
So, Sir Knight, are you sure you don't want to come with us?
Oh, I mean, Shizuka definitely is going to need all the help she can get around here. My main goal was to take down Strahd, especially as a last act of will and vengeance, or a vengeance, against the many people who had fought against him and died valiantly.
Hmm.
So I suppose seeing through the next order of the new Empress would be new will and testament to all them.
I see. Shizuka, do you mind if we take the carriage, the bone on our way out of your lands?
Oh,
I
you're
think
free
the
to have
bone-
that. I'm sure there'll be plenty of better ones.
Okay. The bone mobile seems a bit conspicuous.
Don't worry, we'll make sure to put the bone mobile in the room of bones.
But so Sir Knight, will you take are you going to take the dragon skull to Argynvostel then?
Of course, we have a deal.
All right. We'll follow you that far.
Alrighty. If you won't mind, I'll be taking my leave. For the meantime, while I take that, Shizuka. I will leave Cornelius with you, though.
Fair enough.
Gertruda. I guess we gotta get you home, don't we? Sure your mother misses you. Yeah. I suppose I did run away.
She is an absolute mess.
Yeah. Trust me, I know.
Yeah. I already had to walk past there and hear it from like a block away.
I
Imagine
live
you-
there.
Yeah, imagine you living there and having to deal with that. How long have we been? About a month, let's say.
Well, if you need me, just send for me, Empress.
Will do.
So does anyone else intend on coming back before completely saying goodbye? Say for the ones who are staying.
He's gonna go. Shizuka. It's been a interesting time going around with you. And I wish you and Greg the best. Hopefully I can, as much as I want to get back to my own home, I hope I maybe see all of you again before I do.
Hey, maybe you could ask Vistani.
You're a good man, Shia. Greg reaches out his hand.
I will shake it.
Rattle, rattle, rattle.
Rattle, rattle, rattle. I will shake all four.
Whoa, Shia, careful. If you keep shaking it, it's gonna start making xylophone noises.
And then, because it's better for him to protect two sun swords, he's gonna give the Mace of Terror to Greg.
Okay. Getting rid of all his magic items.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Having effects up
And good
for
luck.
sheets is a beneficial thing.
Well, I'm
Well,
ready to go.
Indeed. All right. Targ and Vostel, then to the Sword Coast.
Dragonmostel.
Okay.
Head out the room.
You Shizuka, you are now well acquainted with the layout of the castle.
Okay.
The stairs going to that way are the better way to go.
I'm not sure I want to tell them that, though.
It's up to you.
No, I'll just watch them walk out the back entrance. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Dragonmostel.
Okay. So you leave behind Shizuka, Greg, Patrona, and the contractor as he watches almost maliciously. Which is not abnormal.
Does he gnarl? I don't remember how to pronounce the name. The Yellow Mask.
The yellow mask?
Fuck what? Okay, let me go look up his name again. Because I cannot remember how to pronounce it.
Is it like an anime dude?
No, like Eldritch Abomination, dude. Nargalantha?
What?
Have you never
Sorry.
heard of the character?
I was half paying attention. What were we saying?
It's Crawling Chaos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not.
It's a very apt individual for the contractor to be purely evil. I'm a man who plans things in the background, and I'm completely malicious in nature.
Okay. So you drag the skull all the way to the carts. Ismark and Gertrude, I'll actually bring up the map of Barovia. Might as well. For probably the last time. Because you guys do not need any more maps after this.
Yay!
As you make your way down the Zvelic Road away from Castle Ravenloft, through some of the gates of Ravenloft, and to the fork in the road, Irina and Boyo, Ismark, they embrace. They say their goodbyes. The hopes they see each other again. As they go off back to the village of Barovia with both Ismark and Gertruda. Leaf is still in the get off combat checker, you dumb. As the combat checker slowly grows smaller. Patrona. Okay. You guys make your way back to over to Argynvossil. Do you want to split off from Sir Knight, or are you going to follow him to Argynvossil?
We will probably split off.
Okay.
follow him there, and then as he turns with the dragon skull, continue on.
All right.
See ya.
So yeah. And we'll probably follow Argynvostholt is near Kresk, right?
Yeah. On the map, it's that south of it's a little. I'll just circle it. Fucking. Or it's squared apparently.
So yeah, when he turns left on the fork, we'll just go straight
Okay.
past Kresk and out to somewhere.
Yeah, you end up passing through Valaki. The several were-ravens give you a nod as even some of the cultists acknowledge all of you. There are not nearly as many residents as you would have expected outside, but you gather that might be due to the fact that a lot of them didn't have souls. Yep. The trip overall takes a couple hours to get to the fork in the road. You split off from Sir Knight, who goes off. As you're going further down, do you want to visit Kresk as you're passing by?
Actually, yeah.
Okay. As you're reaching Kresk, in the direction of Argynvostholt, you see this huge radiant beam of light rise up from it and sort of subside as a beacon is now lit. And you hear the faintest dragon roar echoing.
Hmm.
And what would you like to do at Kresk?
Tell the burger boy. What happened? Strahd's dead. Shizuka, the girl from earlier, is the new leader, and that we are leaving, heading through the mists.
So they're safe to pass through then?
Apparently, something about the you have to have a soul to go through, and from what I've been told, a bunch of the can the natives go through the mist, or do they have to have a soul too?
All the people without souls have presumably disappeared.
So he's here. So if he's here, he's free to
Yes.
leave.
Actually, a lot of people in Kresk are still there.
Huh. All of you are free to leave if you want. Us three are traveling together. If you want, we could probably wait and travel with you.
We'll consider it.
All right, we will wait in Crest. Wait in Crest.
Well, we'll consider leaving. I'd say you should go off on your own. You all seem capable enough when we can handle ourselves. Besides, maybe this Shizuka will be a much better change.
All right.
Okay. Is that it?
Then they will continue on.
Okay. As you reach the edge of the mists and the gate of Ravenloft, standing at the end of the Old Zvelic Road in the west of Barovia, you see waiting there are two people. They seem to have been expecting you, as it is both Esmeralda, and Von Richten.
Haha, yes! Them monster hunting party, let's go.
Mhm.
Alright, I will tell them to hop in. Get in, losers. We're going to find a way home.
Well, I feel like I should actually do something first. I just wanted to see Esmeralda off. I've heard of the Mad Mage. I want to see what he's about. He might be important.
Might be.
How many? Okay. Who does Shia have in his party now? He's got
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda. He's got Irina. He's got Casimir. All right. Yep.
Do I have a standard adventuring party?
You might have a standard adventuring party.
Too
I
bad.
have a rogue, a wizard.
Oh, he does have a rogue,
Fighters.
technically, I think.
Oh, I'm missing a cleric. Damn.
We have two fighters.
To doubled up on fighters, but we need to find a cleric when we get there then.
I'll see you again, Esmeralda. You better, old man. She gives off a very friendly smirk to him and hops onto the cart. Any final words before you go into the mist?
I will give him like the salute wave
Okay.
and wish him the best. I wish you the best.
Have a good life, if I never see you again.
Likewise.
Von Richten begins walking back down the Oldsvalic Road. You ride into the mist then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your vision is completely obscured by this thick mist, as the atmosphere around you seems to change from this dreary area that you've been used to for these couple weeks that you've been here. And the air becomes warmer.
Am I on an old cobblestone
Yes.
stone street with Big Ben in the distance?
No.
Dang it.
You find yourself crossing a river.
Hmm.
The stream below you, below this large cobblestone bridge.
I'm not in the Sword Coast. I'm in Chult.
As you see ahead of you, this nice little walled town, very medieval-like. As you're approaching the town of Daggerford.
Hmm. Do I feel a connection to the land as it is a sword?
No, you are on the Sword Coast.
Okay.
You are several miles down from Waterdeep, which in and of itself is a ways from
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter, if I'm remembering the map correctly.
Well, shit. So does this mean I'm gonna run? Since you put me in Daggerford, I have a feeling if I do run into the Richthofen, it's gonna be in the Tomb of the Mad Mage. Because isn't that whole complex of Shiznit next to Waterdeep?
Daggerford's generally the entry point of Barovia.
Hmm.
Or at least
No,
somewhere
no.
nearby. I
The
gotcha.
Mad Mage, his whole 7-layered
I
multi-dimensional.
gotcha.
Okay.
So,
Hmm.
that takes off Shaya, Irina, Casimir, and Casimir.
Casimir and Casimir.
Casimir and Casimir. All the Casimir. Every Casimir. You can never escape Casimir.
As I exit, I see a group of 5 adventurers.
Yeah, man. That's not very uncommon. Okay. Back in the castle. So. Star Night, after a few hours you return. You probably made a little bit of contact with the Revenants.
Yep.
They wouldn't have said much. They thanked you for returning the skull, and for defeating Strahd von Zarevich. And all of them promptly disappear as they have no other reason to exist beyond their vengeance against Strahd.
Alright. All their eyes have been open, or whatever that thing was about that the dragon told me. I forgot.
Now a shining beacon stands in at the tip of Argynvostold as you returned the skull to its belonging, to the place where it belongs. And
Yes, I would have seen if a dragon appeared in a fireplace again after that point.
I need to real quick remind myself of what actually happens. Hold on. So fun fact.
Yeah.
Had you been able to do this before, because you definitely needed this.
Is it more AC?
Well, it was more AC.
Yeah.
You get a +1 bonus to AC, as long as you're opposing Strahd.
That's fun. 29 AC or something, I don't know.
Man, you would have a 26 base without spells and class features.
It's a lot of AC.
That is, you're a
Starlight
beast.
Fire has near the maximum AC of a servant in the other system, or in the other what the
Christ.
other game would be.
And I gather you return back to Castle Ravenloft soon to probably be renamed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you have an idea of what to rename this? I don't know. I figured Castle Ravenloft is a thing of the past. You'd pick something new, refreshing.
Garbo.
Till
Sorry? Yep. I zoned out for a moment. Sorry about that.
no worries. I'm just saying. So do you have a name lined up for the renaming the castle? Because I figured you'd probably want to rename it, considering Ravenloft is a thing of the past.
You're right. I should have come up with that. So I'm trying to think of like what it is, and part of me honestly just wants to do the Strahd's castle, but with blackjack and hookers or whatever. But at the same time, I'm trying to think of what would be a good one. Trying to think of like, crap. You put me on the spot. So like, there's something I know I'm just missing it.
There is no need to rush. Several decisions need to be made over the next little bit.
I'll keep thinking about it. Just give me a minute.
But the contractor adjusts his suit jacket. I believe this is where I make my leave. Unless, of course, you have any other questions.
No, I think I'm okay.
Understood.
Seems fine.
Many revelations will be made to you, Miss Narimaki. In due time.
See.
I look forward to seeing your development. With that, he walks away. He goes to the stairs. So he descends into the darkness of the stairwell across from you. Doesn't seem like he properly descends them, rather he disappears into them.
Oh,
We're finally
That was
rid
weird.
of the contractor.
finally rid of him. For now.
So it is just it is now just you, Sir Knight, Greg, and Casimir's sister,
And Cornelius.
Patrona, and Cornelius.
Cornelius is the next line. Respect him.
All of which are people who are going to live a lot longer than it looks like they should. Well, two of them are kind of undead. Patrona's an elf.
Shizuka's age is all wonky.
Cornelius is a construct.
One of them already died. They've been brought back.
Greg and Sir Knight are undead. And Shizuka's weird.
Shizuka's just.
Does she get like her aging stuffed by being the ruler? Or is it gonna be more how she was made?
I'll go into detail later.
Okay.
But Shizuka, as the days begin to go by, you feel this weight, like this grip on you, just grow tighter and tighter and tighter. It almost feels like at some point in the future, it might grow too much for you to bear.
Yeah.
But you can hold out the hope that with your subjects by your side, maybe such feelings can simply subside. What, do you have any final parting words?
You know? Not really. It was a good journey. That's about it.
Okay. In that case, that is the end of Realm of Shades, Curse of Strahd.
Penis.
Penis.
He is always.
53 sessions.
That
Over a
was good
year.
run. That was a good run.
Yeah.
Ends with penis.
Ends with penis.
And
It was a long road. Along the same road. I enjoyed
the
it.
old Salik Road.
There were ups and downs, of course. Every campaign tends to have them.
Yeah.
But yeah. Overall. Very enjoyable.
Wait a minute. Shia can be the cleric. He has the wisdom.
You pick one level on
All
cleric
right.
just to be the party cleric.
Yes.
So,
So Shade, the book. How much does the book increase my con by?
by 2.
By 2. Hell yeah. 19 con.
Hell yeah. Okay. So, we are going to be without a D&D campaign for the next few weeks, probably a month. somewhere within mid-February, 2021 at the time of this recording.
February 3rd.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll run something special. I don't know.
Okay. Shire's comeback.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Um,
One level in cleric.
but
Um,
the next campaign that we'll be coming up with Realm of Shade. We've talked about it quite a few times. Starting nearer the end of this run is a Zelda-based campaign that is entitled Hyrule: Shadows of the Light Realm. And we will see you then. Goodbye.
Bye.
Penis.
Penis.